Hi, this is Crime and Partner, and welcome back to Let's Play Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Now, when we last left off, we were actually in the middle of exploring the clock tower, so we'll go ahead and continue that. Something else you may have noticed also is there should be a better balance between my voice and the music of the game. I actually did do some refining of my recording settings, so it should be much better for the rest of the series. Yeah, it's another thing to notice. If you stand still for a long time, the fairy will sit on your shoulder, at which point you can move and knock her off. Go over here, and there's some TNT. Over here, there's actually a shuriken. So we'll grab that, and we'll move on to our next boss, the Kurusama. Not much to the Kurusama, he's actually pretty easy. He actually becomes a regular boss too later. Yep, that's it. So we make our way through here, and we are at the keep. Now, if you'll remember this place, this is actually where we got the leap stone prior. But now we're at the top portion of the keep, which we couldn't reach earlier because we didn't have any means of really getting any higher. Over here's a save point, but we're going to go up. Obviously not save just yet. Over here we find the falchion. Falchion's garbage. Just another weapon that has a bad recovery and medium range. We're not going to use it. What we are going to do though is we're going to fly up here. Using the bat, we can fly ridiculous heights, pretty much. Over here. And we find a life max up. And a heart max up. And yet another life max up. And who would have thought a heart max up as well. But that's not all. We go down here at the very bottom, we find the ghost card. Now this is our second familiar. Unfortunately, it's probably also the worst of the lot. What it is it's going to be a floating skull. Now this floating skull will attack monsters, unlike the fairy, but it hardly ever attacks anything. You pretty much have to go out of your way not to attack something to get it to attack. I mean, it's pretty bad. And at higher levels, it'll start sucking health, and it may be a little more aggressive. But again, it never works, really. It's not almost ever worth your time to ever use. I mean, the fairy's bad, and the fairy's still better than the ghost. So we're going to keep flying up here and trying to avoid these flea riders. Well, okay, not so well. So annoying. Alright, we'll try again. Worst thing is, it's not even following me either, so I can kill it. Let's see, we shot a fireball. Look how weak. Okay, there we go. Took 2 shots. Okay, so we're gonna go in here. And right here we find the power of mist. Now what this does is it lets you stay in your mist form. You won't, just, turn the mist and immediately turn out. Interesting thing about, mist, wrong one, is while I'm in mist, they can't hurt me. The thing you want to be aware of though with the mist form is this thing sucks up your magic quick. And it is slower than the bat, so you just want to be aware of that. I mean, if you look at my magic bar, it's draining very fast. Now you may notice that right now we're actually back at the place that Richter first fought Dracula at the beginning of the game. Well, so we're going to go ahead and move on. See if we can't finish what Richter might have started, 4 years ago. Frankfurter, lots and lots of meat. It's like an all-you-can-eat buffet over here. On the other side, there's a stone, dark, holy, and the platinum mail. Platinum mail is worse than what we're wearing, so we're not gonna switch. Here we find a heart, and we find a heart max up, yet another one. We go forward and let's see who we find.
I've been waiting for you.
So it is you. But why is a Belmont planning the resurrection of Count Dracula?
Count Dracula rises but once every century, and my role is over. If I can resurrect him, then the battle will last for eternity.
And here we have to fight Richter. Now you'll notice I'm wearing the holy mail, strong versus holy attacks. Everything Richter does is a holy based attack, so he won't even be able to really scratch us. I'm really trying to miss though, because that's going to hurt. There we go. He's pretty mobile, but he's not going to do too much damage. That attack he's doing there, his little whirlwind dash thing, with his blades, that's about his most powerful attack. Yeah, holy water doesn't really hurt him that much.
Magnificent! But now feel my unbridled wrath.
And he's going to try and Hydro Storm me, so we'll turn into mist and avoid the whole thing. It does like I can't hurt him, but I can now. And we won.
It's over, Belmont.
So the war between humans and vampires finally ends here. What need for the shepherd when the wolves have all gone? My time on this world has come to an end.
And we just killed Richter Belmont, ending the Belmont bloodline. I don't know. Something doesn't seem right here. I mean, look at this. The castle it's going away. I don't know. This can't be right. I mean, this is hardly the happy ending I was expecting, you know?
Mankind continues to fight, but it is a desperate fight to stay alive. I suppose that he chose a life of warfare, since that was the only way he knew. Like you, Father, he chose a path of destruction. Farewell, land of my birth. Never again will these eyes gaze upon your beauty.
That can't be right. I mean, no way. That cannot be the end of the game. I mean, it just doesn't seem right. And shoot, we didn't even explore all the castle. I mean, you know, I got some new abilities, and there were places that we could have gone. And yeah, that's over. I don't know. You know, I know the credits are showing right now, and it's playing the nice music and everything, but no. Next episode, I think we're gonna have to go explore those other places. Maybe there's some answer to this, because this just doesn't add up. Anyway, this is Crime and Partner. Thanks for watching. See you next crime.